What's going on, guys? Chris Rennick here, and today it is a Miata loving day, all right? We got the Ricermiata in the lift. We're going to be doing a ton of stuff, and we got Marcus Parks over here, dude.
Turd Bucket V2 coming along.
Turd Bucket V2. You know what came in today?
Samet gave it away, but
he did give it away. You know, there was some, Marcus was already at HP working, and FedEx came and they dropped a bunch of parts off. Sadly, Samet gave it away to Marcus, but it's okay because we're just gonna go open them right now. Let's grab the boxes. It's gonna be cool. So let's do it. And then after we open those, I have a few questions for you because we can go, we can tackle this two different ways.
Okay.
But let's open the packages and then we'll talk about that. Okay. So I guess it's really not that big of a deal that he gave it away because it's kind of obvious if you look at the box.
And we ordered these a couple days ago. So.
Yeah. So we kind of knew that it was coming, but go ahead, man, go wild.
So I actually have this in the 180 right now.
This same exact clutch.
Pretty much.
Well, we just gave it away, but I mean, it's easy.
Yeah, yeah.
So
this is your super generic, super cheap eBay clutch and flywheel. It's a flywheel too, right?
Yep, we got all of it.
XTD.
Heck yeah.
Can't get any more eBay than that. Samet's running this thing in his car too, so Samet's brakes, mine's brakes.
Yeah, and he wants to push big power.
I know, he wants to push like 300-400 horsepower.
Yeah.
I just want two.
So if his clutch holds, then yours will definitely hold. And honestly, dude, I think this thing was like 250 bucks.
Yeah.
For that price, with this flywheel and everything, it's really not that bad.
Exactly.
And plus, you're just gonna be clutch kicking it anyways.
Exactly. So this seems like a pretty good setup. I have 220 wheel in the 180 right now. We're gonna be at 300 hopefully next week, and that thing's just a street monster. So I do not baby that transmission at all. So we're gonna put that thing to the test too.
Yeah, this is exciting for sure. We definitely needed this. So let's open this. This is my favorite right here. Made in Corona.
I haven't actually seen these yet, so this I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like.
Yeah, honestly, man, I stand by this. It's so cheap and it just works. So here we have the Manzo exhaust. This thing is under 200 bucks, and honestly, it's on the Ricermiata. As a 16-year-old.
You have the Manzo. I think you have a different one. You had the Manzo. He changed it, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't think it is the Manzo. He might have changed mine.
He put the better one on.
Yeah, okay. But I've had this on the Roadster, and it was great. And I like these because, like, back when I was 16, 17, I was a huge racer. I loved loud cars. Yeah, used to be. I still kind of am, but I'm more of a little quiet turbo guy nowadays, and hopefully Marcus is on board with that as well.
I'm full on board. Did you see the inside? The inside's fully back together.
Yeah, man, you're into it, which I'm glad. We're growing up a little bit, slowly but surely,
exactly.
Physically
Alex
and mentally.
Is still full racer. Right
yeah,
now,
physically and mentally. Don't forget. The onion style. Yeah, man, this is good. Is this bigger than your tip, dude? Or the same size?
Oh, it's a bit smaller.
Ooh, your tip's smaller. Okay, whatever. Well, $200 cheaper.
Did that come with the catalytic converter resonator?
It did not, but we're gonna shimmy something up. So here it is, man. I think the goal with Marcus's car right now is we want to make this thing as cheap and as reliable as possible. We want to be able to put this thing together for a low budget.
I'm honestly thinking of putting a little bit extra money into the motor itself.
Which I agree with.
Which I want to do head studs and a head gasket.
Yeah, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But like exhaust and stuff, like I think
Screw it.
you can cheap out on that, you know, because it's not the end of the world.
If you really want to go super cheap, just straight pipe the whole thing.
Well, then you're ignorant. All right, so now I have the question for you.
We're sitting down now.
We're sitting down. Do you want to take the engine out and just have it out for a little bit and re-gasket and everything, or should we put this clutch on, put the transmission on, put the exhaust on, make a cap pipe, delete pipe, and go drifting this weekend? Because you got the welded diff, we have the transmission, we have everything to get this car running so you can drift it. It's a hard decision, I know.
It really is. When is your stuff coming for the front end?
Well, oh, that's not going to be here for a few weeks. Yeah.
I don't know. You might have to get back to that.
Yeah, the only thing I would think is cool is like if we put this together this weekend and you did go drifting, we can see how you in the car performs with stock knuckles, with stock power, stock suspension, stock everything, and kind of just build your way up. Yeah. So I think in that instance, it's cool, but it is a lot of work as well. So it's up to you.
It is. We have to see where we're at. We're already pretty late in the day, too.
Hey, we got to go to Jacksonville tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a whole day wasted. I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, I guess we're just going to work and figure something out. But while Marcus is figuring that out, we have some boxes that we're going to open for the Ricermiata as well. All right, boys. First up, Miata.
Damn it. Please keep that in the video.
Hey, man, that's why they're 150 bucks, dude.
Tip, dude. You scratched my tip.
Take two. All right, we got the fan shroud right here. Perfect. And we have the Miata radiator right here. Heck yeah.
What were we just talking about?
Well, I want, because as you guys know, if you guys watched yesterday's video, I made that cool little panel thing for my 2 gauges, and someone's like, yo, run it. You should have had switches in the middle. I'm like, yo, Fast and the Furious days? Hell yeah. So I'm thinking about, you know, you see this nice Miata fan that everything just works to the OEM plugs. I want to cut them off, and I want to run them in line kind of like this, and then I want to run it, see inside the car, to a switch. Marcus doesn't like that idea.
No, because he's gonna forget to turn it on and it's gonna overheat.
Well, if it's gonna overheat, my good old $180 AAM gauge is gonna tell me, hey, you're overheating.
Yeah, but that's not good.
I don't think I'm gonna forget.
I think
it's really cool. I think it's like a cool little.
I say we just do it the way that I did back in the day and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but that's not cool. Like,
you could just put a switch there just for shits and giggles.
But you don't feel like a badass going into your car like, all right, ignition, fan, fuel pump. I think I'm gonna do the fuel pump too.
You're right.
There's no reason for that, but
there actually is a reason for that.
Why?
In case you ever crash, it's a fuel cutoff switch.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly. I need it.
You need
I
that.
Crash a lot, dude.
You need that. You don't need a fan switch.
Yeah, because what if I crash and what if this thing snaps off and a rock gets in there and I really need to shut my fans off real fast or I'm gonna damage my fan. I'm gonna turn it off.
Just turn off a car.
No, because sometimes okay, whatever. We'll figure it out, but the first thing we need to do is we need to just drain this radiator. Marcus, you want this?
I'm gonna get an eBay special.
You're gonna get the eBay special. Honestly, I wanna see, like when you have like your coolant gauge and everything, I wanna see if they stay the same temperature.
I hope they do.
I think they will, but I guess we're gonna find out, but let's drain this sucker. My coolant isn't terrible looking. Yep, that is coolant. We have some coolant in the Ricermiata, just not tap water. It's not bad. It's looking pretty disgusting in there though, I will say. Oh, damn it. All right guys, so I just got the old radiator out. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I need to cut my upper radiator hose because I got this fancy thing that I got from eBay. These are literally like 15 bucks. And I think they're really useful because like you can just tap a coolant sensor into it. The coolant temp sensor actually gets the right reading of the coolant, and then it goes right back to my gauge. So I think these are just easy. They're really easy to install. So I just marked that right there. So I'm gonna take my little hacksaw. We're gonna cut that out, and then we're just gonna put this in. All right guys, so as you can see, I cut my upper radiator hose and I just installed that. Just an easy fix of if you want to run like an AEM coolant gauge. It's just super easy to just get one of these off eBay rather than like tapping into the front of the thermostat. Yes, this might look prettier, but like this engine bay, to me, it doesn't need to be really beautiful because like, as you can see, I go to the compound all the time and like you go off once and your engine bay is gonna look like this. So it's like, I just need it to be functional. I need everything to work properly and just have like the proper readings. And while I'm doing this, I'm also gonna be running water through my block just to try to get as much of the gross coolant out as possible. And we are gonna be deleting this because it's just a drift car. I don't have heat in this car or anything, so I'd rather just have more airflow and not restrict the cooling system whatsoever. So we're gonna run no thermostat in this car. And now I'm just gonna pull it off the lift right now. We're gonna take it outside, run some water through it, and then we can actually put the new radiator in.
So you look like a real Miata mechanic right now.
You know what I mean, dude? I just, I don't know if they gave me hardware because I heard he threw the boxes out, but thankfully we always have like these in stock. We just get these from AutoZone, 30 bucks, you get all the bolts you need. And I got 4 suckers in there. This thing's not going anywhere. How fancy does this look?
Did you didn't put the foam stuff on it then, did you?
Foam stuff?
This foam stuff to seal up this so that it doesn't, so that the air stays in there. You're fine.
It's gonna be okay.
It's good.
Like,
You don't run a front bumper anyways.
let's talk about a huge upgrade from 5 years ago when I bought the fake Mishimoto to now we have the same exact car turbo putting a real Mishimoto in.
And it looks super legit.
It looks fucking legit, dude.
I love this thing. What is that?
Dude, that's for my AEM gauge. We didn't have those back in the day.
No, we didn't.
We had broken coolant gauges that didn't work.
Yeah,
the stock one. So we're definitely moving up in the world.
Definitely are. Oh, you clean the engine bay too?
You know, I mean, I figured it's gonna get dirty again, but might as well keep it a little clean.
Right.
And honestly, my hands were getting dirty, and I would kind of want it to.
You started getting angry.
I wasn't getting angry, but I was just like, if I can just, I had to run some water through this anyways because I didn't want like rust water in this.
Yeah.
And I also got the radiator flush stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put distilled water in this, put the radiator flush, drive it to Walmart, buy more distilled water, drain it, get all the gunk out of the engine, and then put more distilled water wetter in it.
Gotcha.
Because we're in Florida, we don't need coolant here.
No.
We're just
and then Brett, what are you doing over here? Brett's like doing the same thing, right?
We're all drift prepping right now. Marcus is taking the wrong route, I think. But it's whatever he wants to do. If he doesn't want to drift this weekend, that's fine. He can take a couple laps in this again.
I could take the BMW.
You should take the BMW.
I don't want to break it.
You gotta drift something.
Maybe.
I don't know, but we'll figure that part out.
But what are you doing?
Doing water pump, radiator, thermostat housing, and the coolant reservoir.
Nice. And what just happened on your way here?
Oh, it overheated.
Oh, okay.
Typical
So,
BMW problem.
so yeah, now he's going from the stock junker here to this. Dual pass,
eBay jump.
nice metal water pump, bunch of other goodies and stuff. And then I'm over here screwing around, just taking my radiator out because, you know, Miata, and I'm going to do some stuff with it. So we're working on it. It's coming together. I got to get a bunch of sensors. I got to go over this whole thing. That's one of the reasons why I want to take it out too, so that I can just go over it and then put it back in basically as a refresh motor and not have to worry about it. Maybe cut out this or just fab up the downpipe when we get the turbo kit, but yeah, we're working on it.
I just got done installing the Mishimoto radiator and the fans and all of that stuff, and I started to wire up the coolant temp gauge. And as I was doing that, I was looking through my boxes, and I completely forgot that I already bought the AEM boost gauge. So we're also gonna be wiring this. Now, I've never done one of these, but just looking at it, of course I looked at the directions too, because I'm starting to read the directions because they're kind of important, but it was pretty self-explanatory. They give you this little sensor right here, and they give you also a brass fitting. So pretty much what you do is you just take any port off your intake or whatever you want, and you you run a vacuum line and then just cut it. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this sensor sitting right here because this was my actual boost vacuum line right here. And we're just gonna run the vacuum line to this right here, and then it's actually all wire based after that. So you just plug in the plug, and that plug is gonna go directly to the boost gauge, and then you just have to run your 12 volts. So I'm just gonna keep everything in the engine bay just to keep the inside a bit cleaner and make my life a little easier. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna cut this boost line that's already running the eBay one. We can finally give Marcus his boost gauge back because that's his, and then we can just finish wiring the coolant gauge and the boost gauge. I'm so pumped that I found this thing. So I can't lie, right now I'm pretty proud of myself. We just finished the gauges and they look killer. They all work. Wired by yours and truly, Rod Knock at the Rod Knock Mod Shop here. The only one that's a little messed up right now, you guys don't even know this. This is the oil pressure gauge. Marcus, good old Baldy over here, he had one in the 180SX, and I just have to buy him a new one. He didn't hook it up yet, so he let me do it since I was wiring everything. So we wired everything up. Everything is working now. The only thing that I need to do is I need to jack this up and actually tee this into the oil pressure. I want to keep the stock one just because I want all my gauges to work and stuff, but we're definitely going to get this one to work as well. Pretty pumped on it. I'm really liking how the whole tombstone is looking with everything. Marcus is actually trying to make this a full interior right now. How's that going?
Not the greatest, dude.
Not the greatest?
Fighting. It's
well,
fighting us.
at least it's going, you know? But I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna, after Marcus finishes it up we're gonna jack it up. We're gonna get this to work. And I don't know, man, I am really pumped on how this looks. I think I'm gonna start to make little junk stickers, sell them for dirt cheap on the website so we can just get a little, like iPhone ones. Let me see your phone case.
So this is from Kansai.
Yeah, something like that, but it just says junk.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool little addition to the website, and it'll be a cool little addition to right here. So I think I'm gonna get those made for sure. And yeah, I'm really stoked. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so we just finished wiring the oil pressure gauge, and as I was doing that, Marcus over here, you're ready to pull this thing.
I am definitely ready to pull this.
This thing,
there's nothing holding it in except for the power steering and the motor mounts.
dude, it's looking pretty bare in here. So like, what's the game plan? So obviously you're not drifting this weekend.
No. So what we're doing is we're going to be pulling the motor. If we order the turbo kit on Monday and it comes Friday, we have a lot of stuff to do in 1 week.
Dude,
So,
we can bang that out real
we
quick.
definitely can.
We could bang that out in a night.
honestly, we can.
So that's
But
not a problem.
We're going to pull the motor. We're going to take the head off it. We're going to get a new head gasket, new timing belt, new tensioners, some other little gaskets. Take the AC off it, get a new belt, clean up other stuff.
Paint the bay.
Paint the bay black, get the valve cover, the intake plenum powder coated, and put it all back in.
Sweet, so I guess the next step is just let's get those engine mounts loosened up, get that power steering out of the way, and let's pull this sucker.
That'll be out tonight.
Hell yeah. All right, so I figured out when I was plugging the fans in that I don't even have that AC plug, and I'm pretty sure that since I don't have AC anymore, that AC plug doesn't even work. I don't know that for a fact, but it doesn't matter anyways because we don't have that plug. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be running this to the fuse block, and from the fuse block to in the car to a switch. I'll kind of explain it a little more when we're actually done, but what are you ready for?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola Boost?
Yeah.
So I guess we're ready to pull this engine, huh?
I guess
It looks like it's pretty much done.
Right? It did a lot of work.
Yeah, we've just been listening to music grinding.
Yeah, so we're gonna hope the strap holds up for one.
Oh, that is a bit sketchy, huh? You're already lifting up the car, but whatever.
I was like, remember, Sandy used old assembly belts.
Yeah,
So that's the whole
I kind of like that idea. There you go.
little ingenuity, right?
Yeah, just firmly grasp it. Heck yeah, dude. Oh, you didn't do your alternator plugs. Hold on. You just need a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, something. No, the starter's coming out too, isn't it?
Well, the starter's gonna fall because it was bolted to the tranny. So you can just leave that. You just gotta get that 10 mil alternator.
Connected too.
Fuck it, just run it, dude. We don't take batteries out here. We like sparks. Playing operation, dude. Not a bad gig, man. Oh, gee. Don't hit the starter. Will he touch something?
It's sparking.
Is it already? How ignorant, dude.
We should disconnect this battery. There's gas under there.
Oh, yeah, dude, disconnect it. You're right. All right, take two. All right, so let me rephrase that. Usually we don't give a damn about sparks, but I guess when there's gas in the ground, you kind of have to, you know? Yeah, I'll hold that. And then just crank her up. Dude, Taylor Ray has something that like you just run your air hose and it just cranks that thing up instead. It's sick. You just get it at Harbor Freight for like 20 bucks. Super cool. How much easier is it to pull this engine than the GTRs that you're used to working on?
It's different. I have a system for all cars now, so.
Yeah.
This one was just easier because I was just chilling.
Yeah, just listening to music, just smoking some weed, yeah.
Timeline to get it done by.
Yeah, you were smoking the ganj, dude, I know.
Yeah, totally.
Marcus smokes a lot of ganj. Yo, I guess go, it's fine. Heck yeah, dude. So now we just gotta pop that clutch off, pop this out, we get it on an engine stand, and you can start spray painting. Spray painting, cleaning.
This
Oh,
is getting powder
okay.
coated. Oh, dude, the Marcus counter's at 0.
Oh, dude.
I don't even know what happened.
How
Oh,
do you
that's-
always get? I swear you only get hurt on camera. Like you never.
So this is getting powder coated white like the OG days.
Hey James, you hear that? We got some powder coat going on over here.
This
Hell
is
yeah.
getting powder coated black like yours, just not black flake.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the exhaust manifold and we're gonna do the downpipe.
Heck yeah, when that comes in.
Yeah.
You should do like little trinket stuff like this and stuff, because why not? You know, clean it up a little bit, like do that
the whole
black.
neck's gonna be off, so we could just powder coat that.
Yeah.
And you get sensors for both the front and the back.
Let's order all that stuff tonight so we can actually, it comes here at a timely manner. This looks brand new.
I know. That's sick.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna clean this up. This is getting deleted.
Oh, we already knew that was coming.
Yeah. Well,
All right, so I just had to switch to my phone. For some reation, whenever Marcus is talking, my camera dies, but go on.
I do explain a lot. But we're gonna be powder coating this. We'll powder coat a bunch of other little things. Like somehow this one is gray. Wow,
Dude.
I cleaned a lot. But yeah, we'll just go through it. I want to try to get this as clean as I possibly can.
Dude, it's kind of clean for what it is, though. Let's be
This is a
honest
new
here.
motor.
Oh,
It
really?
has 80 supposedly it only had 90K on it when the first owner blew up the first motor.
Okay.
Put this one in with 90K. Then the guy that we bought it from, who knows how many miles he went, but it's still kind of a new motor.
Yeah, honestly, at first I didn't agree with you, like pulling the engine out and doing all this, but I guess let's just do it right the first time and get it over with, and then you'll just be on the track forever.
The last thing I want is to drift this thing once at the compound and blow it up.
That would suck.
Exactly. So let's
Yeah.
just do it right the first time and then just put it in and we'll never have to worry.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. But Mark is gonna go ahead. He's gonna pop the clutch off and everything. He's gonna get this thing on a stand, and I don't know. I guess if you have enough energy, start ripping the thing apart.
I probably will.
Even though we got to get up at 8 a.m. You ready for that?
You're driving first.
I'm driving first, which is not gonna be good for me, but whatever. All right, guys. So we just finished everything with the Ricermiata. I have that radiator flush stuff in right now, so we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna go boost around with it, get it like up to operating temperature and stuff. Just let it. Oh, I almost caught that. Just let it flow through the engine, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna drain it. Check out all of these, dude.
You're not even close to operating temp.
Dude, I know. Well, I took that thermostat out, dude.
No, but you're not even close.
Oh, we'll make her close.
Oh, God.
So I got this switch right here that I double-sided tape, but the tape is pretty bad. But this is on for the AC fan. That's off, on, and then I'm just gonna leave that running whenever I'm driving.
You didn't prep the surface on the inside.
I didn't prep it, dude. You are right. But like, they get the point. We did pretty good. Can't lie. But
Two tiny hole zip ties. You're fine.
yeah, we need to double-side tape this because obviously that's not working.
I'll actually prep that one.
Yeah, but this thing is looking killer, man. Everything is working. Yeah, it's real good, dude. I love it, but we're gonna go for a drive. All right, guys, so I'm not gonna lie right now. I am blown away by how good this freaking thing drives on the road. Like, what do you think?
It's pretty good for what it is.
Like, back in the day when the Ricermiata was frame banging, like running like a piece of poopy. I guess it never ran like a piece of poop, but like, it never ran as good as it does now. And like, the temps, this is the highest the temps were right now. I actually ended up turning the fan off.
Just because we're getting still too cool.
Yeah, like literally, like just driving down the road, like given it's a cool night and everything, this was staying at 140 with the fan on. But I want to just try to get as hot as I can just to let that like radiator flush do its thing. But all the gauges are working, everything's doing what they're supposed to be doing. Honestly, I'm really stoked with how it came out and everything. But to get this nice and hot, we're just gonna, I guess I'll turn the fan on because it's gonna get to 180 and that's like the operating temp. I just want to see how hot I can get it with the burnout. So, and I just want an excuse to do a burnout. So you want to do the honors, dude? Oh, Jesus! There you go.
I'm not used to the phone.
You ready, dude?
Yes, sir.
You can see?
Yes. Hell yeah. I was getting pelted by a bunch of pebbles. But it's all for the culture. Oh, he's coming back.
Dad, we got her to 201.
Really?
Dude, that second gear slays in this thing, huh?
I mean, I got pelted by rocks and stuff, so like that. Yeah.
You always get the shitty job,
Pretty
huh?
much.
But, yeah, so I assume that the kicked on and everything. And I think around 230 is like overheating for this thing. So I don't know, I'm just gonna keep an eye on it when I'm drifting, because obviously it's gonna run hotter than when it's drifting, rather than just driving down the road on a cool night, because the airflow is just going straight instead of like the car going sideways. It's not getting as much air. But I don't know, 200's fine definitely for a burnout. I mean, yeah, I don't even think we were in the red yet. I need to look up like what's overheating one of the Miata engines, but I know 200 is fine. Like obviously, like if you're daily driving and it's staying at 200, then you want to run cooler, but to run 200 for I don't know, 30 seconds ain't too bad. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take this thing back now that we got her nice hot and hurdy, and I'm gonna drain all this radiator crap out and then just put water wetter and distilled water in it. Hell yeah. All right, so note to self, never give your car a compliment, huh?
Just because it had to happen.
Dude.
We're decently far away in Mexico right now, testing out something. You just had to send it, dude.
Well, I felt bad because you had to go outside. You were getting pelted with rocks. I figured I'd give you. I was showing off for you.
Yeah,
That was the problem. And I think we just blew the tranny. I'm gonna let off the clutch. Dude, she's effed. Something's.
Oh.
Should I dare to put it in gear? I'm a bit scared.
I mean,
Dude, no, it doesn't even let me, dude. Oh, that's first. Here we go. It doesn't even move. Oh! Dude, I don't know what's going on right now. My transmission just did some weird stuff and it shut my phone off.
Yeah.
We got a ghost going on here. So,
it's going to do
oh, Jesus. What is that? Like, we're stuck here. I don't know. I guess we got to make a few phone calls. Of course, we drove like 20 miles away from the shop. Damn it, dude. I was just giving this thing compliments, like this thing drives the best ever, and now it's fucking blown up. Me and Marcus were just fighting over my transmissions. He was like, nah, you got one, I got one. I'm like, dude, first come, first serve. Whoever blows up, blows up.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Sam just went home with the truck. The Lexus, I'm selling it tomorrow, and oh, dude, this is a shit show. I gotta go. Well, boys, little update here. Yeah, we're stuck in the middle of nowhere, as you can see. Dude, I wish we had fishing poles. I would fish right now, but I guess Brett's coming with his car, and he's gonna flat tow us 20 miles back to the shop. Not gonna lie, I don't know how fond I am of that, but one, his car honestly might break, and I don't want to get pulled over and have to explain myself. But one, the truck is with Sam at the house. Two, my trailer is occupied by the Lexus. So I would hate to put that on because I got to get up at 8. It's 1 in the morning and I got to get up 8 a.m. to drive 4 hours to Jacksonville. And yeah, this is fun. This is good. It's a good time. It's a good time. Are you glad you came, dude?
Hey.
We out here.
Having good time.
All right, guys. So honestly, we don't know what to do right now. So we're going to see how far we can make it to the shop by just pushing it. Like I said, we're 20 miles away. But this thing's light enough. So we're just going to get our cardio. What? Dude, imagine if it was the LS400 right now. We'd be just pushing into a ditch or something. But yeah, if we can make it down this whole street, which is like 2 miles, I'll be seriously impressed. All right, little update here. We've been pushing for about 15 minutes now. We are 75% down the road. How you feeling back there, dude?
We're just trucking, dude.
Just trucking along.
Can't think about it.
Yeah, Brett's coming to flat tow us with his E46. He came to the shop with overheating problems, so this should get interesting. We hear this tractor. It's 1:30 in the morning. We hear a tractor rolling. It's Florida rednecks, man. We should be carrying a Nerf ball, if you know what I mean.
That's why I need my pistol permit.
Yeah. Because if something goes down, we can't drive away. So yeah, if this never makes it, we're in this little swamp here. Huh?
We never tried reverse.
We never tried, dude, I'm trying it. Dude, if reverse works, man, I'll reverse home. That's a good point, Alex.
Nope.
Oh my God, dude. All right, let's take it from the top. I see headlights.
It's flashing, low-key.
I think it's, oh, he is flat. Oh, no, it's bumps. Yes. Help. It's us. Watch it be a cop. Help us.
Well, whatever.
Dude, we're real close to the tractor, and I see nothing. It's a bit sketchy. Yeah, it's Brett, dude. We've been stuck here for days. Oh, that's Brett. Maybe it's not, Brett. Okay, maybe it is. All right. Yes, yo. Where you going, dude? I am literally dripping sweat. We push it far, dude. Right here, man. We did pretty damn good. Yeah, sorry. Yes. Let's get away from that tractor, dude. All right, boys. Well, this is it. What did you just say, Dan?
With what?
With the cops down there.
Dude, like when we were coming down here, we passed at least like 10 cops all over the road, pull people over and everything. So
It's over.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, dude. We will catch up with you guys, but they brought the smallest strap, so this should be fun. All right, boys. Well, this is it. This is as much as I can see right now. This is the main road, and I'm just gonna film if we get pulled over. I am praying we're not, because it's not gonna be pretty. All right, boys. Well, we're getting into construction / cop territory. If you can see right there, there's a bunch of cops. And let's just hope. I mean, we're going, man. We're at 45. We are cruising.
We're just tailgating right now.
We're just tailgating, man. Our car runs, and I forgot my hazard lights are on. That's all. Oh, there's a ton of cops. I'm so happy we didn't get that. All right. Let's cross our fingers. So we literally make it to the gas station in front of the shop, and the freaking thing snapped. But I'm pretty sure this is safe zone. We're good. Even if a cop comes right now, I mean, we're fine. I'm pretty confident. Look at Brett, man. Dude, Brett, you know how to flat toe, dude. That was nice. Yeah, you're going a bit fast over there. There was a lot, dude. There was at least 5 of them, but whatever. We're just going to tie this up, and yeah, we could probably just tie a knot, honestly.
Hook it on here and just ratchet it in here.
Fuck them. You ready to hear what it sounds like? Just letting the clutch out. You put it in gear, it just shuts off. That's bad. That's really bad, dude. I just hope the clutch is all good.
We're down 1 trans now. That's all I got.
And a lot of you guys said in the comments that his transmission was probably good. We threw it out before we read that.
Exactly.
And it's gone. The dump came.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Yeah, no, I checked. Because I was going to grab it.
Okay.
And it's gone. But,
we need to buy 2 now.
Well.
So anybody out there with 2 Miata transmissions, let us know.
Yeah, I mean, we still have 1 spare now. Because you're taking 1, I'm taking 1. We have 1 more. We know the weak point now. If you do a lot of clutch kicks and a lot of burnouts, you're going to blow your transmission.
Second gear clutch kick, it just went kaboom.
Yeah.
My motor's all apart.
Dang. Yeah, let's check that out. 2:30 in the morning. Marcus Parks is still hard at work.
The motor's all apart.
Motor is all apart. There's his head. Look at this, dude. Just bare block other than the oil pan. But, like, what's your plans with this?
I mean, I guess we're doing ARP head stuff because everybody keeps telling me to do it.
Well, there's no reason not to. You know, it's all apart. Might as well just do it. And you're going to do a new water pump, new timing belt, new pulleys and everything. So might as well just do the whole thing.
Might as well float towards it.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
It's only like $2,500 away.
I know, right? Just send it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we could be 350 horsepower, buddies.
Just make more than the freaking 180 at that point.
Hey, man, it's a Miata. They're cooler sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But we're going to end the video right here. Tomorrow, me, Marks, and Brett, we got to get up pretty early, 8 in the morning, so we can go to Jacksonville to sell the Lexus. Tomorrow's video, we will talk about how much we earned on the NB, how much we earned in the Lexus, what I'm trying to do with the money and all of that stuff. Anyways, the rest of Miata, she took a poopy, and we're going to be changing that for the compound because I guess it's a good thing that it happened because if it broke that easily, just me clutch kicking in second, when we went to the compound again, there's no way it would have lasted that long. So I'm just happy that it broke down kind of close to the shop. Anyways, thank you, Brett, for flat towing me. Thank you, Dan, for coming along, being drunk, having a good time. And thank you, Alex, for sweating with me while we're pushing down the road. And thank you for Marcus for being bald. Other than that, thank you, everyone, for watching. And subscribe for more. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to get your junk merch down below. And, yeah, peace.